Have you ever felt like you have too much to do and not enough time to do it? Do you struggle with managing your tasks and priorities and feel overwhelmed and stressed? Do you wish there was a better way to plan your day and get things done? If your answer was yes to any of these questions, then this video is for you because we're going to dive into a solution for all of these problems, and it's called time blocking. Hey everyone, I'm Udit. Welcome back to Sthirvana and another episode of Decoding Sthirvana, where we are going to talk about balancing time. Time management is something that all of us struggle with. However, for me personally, time blocking is something that has worked recently. It is a simple and effective technique that allows you to manage your time and get tasks done. In time blocking, you divide your day or your week into blocks of time and assign a specific task or activity to each of those blocks. This allows you to focus on one thing at a time, avoid distractions, make progress towards your goal, and finally, not use perfection as an excuse to not having enough time. I will talk about all of this later in the video, but for now, let's look at how we can implement time blocking. The first step is to know what to do and what is most important. Make a list of all the tasks that you need to complete, whether they are professional or personal, and rank them by urgency and importance. You can use a tool like the Eisenhower matrix to help you do this. To use the matrix, you need to categorize the tasks into 4 quadrants. For the first quadrant, the tasks are both urgent and important. They require your immediate attention and have a significant impact on your goals. You should focus on completing these tasks as soon as possible. Quadrant 2 are tasks that are important but not urgent. They contribute to your long-term goals and vision, but they do not have a pressing deadline. You should schedule these tasks for later and allocate enough time to do them well. Quadrant 3 are tasks that are urgent but not important. They demand your attention, but they do not have a significant impact on your goals. You should delegate these tasks to someone else who can handle them, or negotiate a lower priority or a longer deadline. And finally, quadrant 4. These are tasks that are neither urgent nor important. They are distractions that waste your time and energy. You should eliminate these tasks from your list and avoid them as much as possible. Next, you will need to estimate how much time it will take you to finish each task. Be realistic. Don't overestimate or underestimate your abilities. Then comes the tool of your choice. You can use any tool that works for you to make your own time blocks, such as a paper planner, a digital calendar, or an app. Popular digital calendars are Google Calendars or Outlook calendars. I myself use the Google Calendar. Choose a tool that syncs with your devices, allows you to set reminders and notifications, and most importantly, is easy to use. Now you can start blocking your time according to your tasks and priorities. Start with the most important and urgent tasks. Next, fill in the gaps with less important and less urgent tasks. Leave some buffer time for breaks, interruptions, and emergencies. You can also group similar tasks together, such as emails, calls, or meetings, to create batches of time blocks. Make sure you don't overbook yourself and leave some white space for flexibility and creativity. The final and the most crucial step is to follow your time blocks and respect your schedule. When you start a time block, focus on the task at hand and avoid multitasking, procrastinating, or checking your phone. If something unexpected comes up, try to deal with it later or reschedule your time blocks accordingly. If you finish a task earlier than expected, you can use the extra time to relax, review your work, or start the next task. At the end of the day, review your time blocks and see how well you did and what you can improve for the next day. So that's how you can manage your time effectively through time blocking. Now let's talk about how does time blocking compare to other traditional techniques such as to-do lists. I personally prefer time blocking over to-do lists because I think it has the following advantages. Firstly, to-do lists can be overwhelming because they generally have a lot of items and they're not necessarily in any particular order. Time blocking, on the other hand, forces you to rank your tasks and allocate time so that you can focus on what matters. Second, To-do lists are generally unrealistic because the items on the list are either too vague, too big, or too many. Time blocking, on the other hand, helps you break these tasks down into manageable chunks and estimate how long they will take. This helps you to put your goals together and track your progress. Thirdly, to-do lists can be stressful because they create a sense of urgency, pressure, and guilt. Time blocking, on the other hand, can help you create a sustainable routine by adding time for activities, hobbies, breaks, as well as work. And my final point is that time blocking helps you complete a task in a given amount of time, and you do not have to waste time in trying to perfect whatever you're trying to do when it's not necessary. You will realize as you practice time blocking that you have been wasting time by trying to perfect things like an article or a presentation when they're good enough as they already are. So that was my take on time blocking. I hope you give it a try. If you found this video helpful and informative, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below on what you thought about time blocking or whether or not you agreed with my take. Also, if you're looking for balance in other aspects of your life, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification of my new videos. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, be present, and work towards Sthirvana.